12, 2039. Weather, partly cloudy above, 25.6 Celsius. In air, 35.0 Celsius. Track, wind at 0.9 meters per second from north. 1 driving, 2.81 of a second left. Qualification time, Nicholas, 2 laps and 8 minutes. 12 drivers gridding. Good luck.
Grain.
There's a minute 20.2 to go of this session. That was a session greatest previous sector. Call ended. Super, you did the best lap time in the class. 1 minute 34.1. Let's get the party started. As it stands now, you need to finish P2 to gain iRacing. Enter your sim credentials in Dre app. Settings. Sim connection.
Hold on.
This session is 10 laps. 12 racers gridding. Take it easy out there. This is the race. Gridding is 2 minutes. 1 minute 43 seconds left now.
Here's my idea. This way people can actually like...
Fuel good. About 23.4 liters in reserve.
That way it actually makes more sense what I'm doing with the steering wheel. Maybe I'll make it a little bit smaller. It's kind of big.
.59 seconds left.
And I have my steering wheel and then the pedal inputs in the corner. H. Yeah, Rain just makes too many mistakes. It's hard to battle. He's just spinning.
29 seconds remaining. Get ready to race. Green flag.
Yeah, Rain's literally a shit driver anyway, so it's... You're faster and more consistent than him. I hope they're crashing by him. Tell me if it's easier to watch having my steering wheel graphic. I think it, because I don't have the steering wheel show up on iRacing, so otherwise it just kind of looks like my car is moving. I think having the graphic helps. No, he just sent it in way too
Track
late.
state, carry over and about 64%.
Doesn't actually know how to properly drive. Rain's never really been that good, really, since I've seen. Just inconsistent and just makes mistakes left and right. I mean, you make mistakes, but you're also 14 and you've been racing for like a year with sim racing. Once you've been driving for the amount of time the Rain's been driving, you'll be an absolute god. Yeah, he didn't really even squeeze him. Rain was just going for like a bit of a dive bomb. Diego was already descending in the middle of the track, so Rain just got it up the inside and won. They had it on stream, and then through turn 1 at Coda, he just completely lost the rear end. Like, Diego was getting ready to go for like the cross-up since Rain was so deep in entering, and Rain just ended up spinning out in front of him, so Diego collected it. Not like intentionally, but like he spun straight in front of Diego, so it's just one of those things.
Impressive stuff. We did the fastest lap in the class, 1 minute 34.6.
I'm irritated that this split isn't competitive. I thought it would be, oh god, a really competitive split for being midday in the US.
New session quickest sector.
I think the steering wheel graphic in the middle of the screen looks a little bit better though. It makes more sense what I'm doing with the car. But I just don't have the steering wheel graphic turned on in iRacing. Now you can see my wheel.
That was a session quickest last sector.
Pedal input should be showing in the bottom corner without the steering wheel graphic there, just the pedal inputs, if I set it up right.
Previous sector was optimal.
You can upload your own wheel graphic too, so I could just upload a capybara that rotates with my steering
New session quickest previous sector.
But I uploaded my old wheel that I had.
Get in.
There was a graphic of it on Google.
You set the quickest lap time in the class. 1 minute 34.34. That was a green sector. Last sector was a new session greatest. Past sector was a new session record.
Nice foot. Ben, do you like my steering wheel graphic? I think it looks a lot better. I just took the steering wheel from Race Lab and put it in the middle of the screen. So you can actually see my inputs properly.
Impressive stuff. You timed the quickest lap in the class. 1 minute 34.3.
Hell yeah. I used to have it in the bottom left corner with the pedal inputs from that overlay, but I think it's a lot better. It's actually centered. It makes a lot more sense, like what I'm actually doing with the watches. Instead of being off in the corner. Yeehaw!
New green sector.
This race is not competitive at all, which sucks. We didn't prime European hours, but no one's on. I think the next size rating is like right now the strength of field should be like over 1,000 higher, but I don't know why it's so dead.
Get in. We did the fastest lap time in the class. 1 minute 34 and a quarter seconds.
Section. And then I'm wide there. I short hit before a lot of corners up another gear because I still right foot brake in this car, but I have the auto blue clutch. I'm not doing my own throttle inputs on downshift. And when I come from a lower gear and I pop it down, like the car feels like it's gonna die. I know how to do heel toe as well, but I'm just not consistent enough with it. I practiced it a lot actually a long time ago, but it's just I'm not gonna be as fast if I do it.
7 laps completed in this stint so far.
Here, I just go up the pitch and sit in the low.
Weather update, man.
The car feels more stable.
Track temperature decreased 3.2 degrees Celsius to 36.7 in the last 11 minutes.
I go from fourth and the rear just snaps out. Even coming down into this corner, I'll go up the pit sometimes because it's downshift and third nuclear. No. I'll have to fix that.
Ice thin.
Car behind, lap time 1 minute 35.883.
Yeah, I'm good for any weekend except April 6th to 8th, the Easter weekend, because that's when my brother's actual wedding is, but otherwise I'm just going to be at home sim racing every other weekend. That's the only weekend I'm completely gone, because I'm gone from Thursday to Sunday. So if there isn't a race on that weekend, then I'm good for anything else.
One off track.
That is the first time I've made that mistake all week. I've not gotten loose out of that corner before. You're saying that as I almost crashed my car? No, now the tires are overheated. No guts.
Car behind, lap time was a 1 minute 35.8.
I mean, if you did pay, you probably would have been further back anyway. Maybe further back in D4. That's where you need to play it strategically sometimes, like Max and Leclerc at Saudi Arabia. Like if Chris were right on your tail before the hairpin to the back straight at Coda, you should have let him go and then just taken the DRS.
White this time.
Through the whole last sector. And then done the same thing on the front straight, then hit on it into turn 1.
Car behind set its best lap time. 1 minute 34.96.
You just gotta brake harder. You gotta lock the rears like Verstappen and Leclerc. Only way. Because it can almost become more advantageous in that scenario. If you both almost come to a stop and then he gets going and you have DRS, like, you just fly past him. Stay to the outside and get all the corner exit speed plus the DRS. Through tactics. Oh, that's good. Yeah. It's kind of driving at this point. I'm not really getting in phase.
End of the race. That's it. Checkered. Track limits. 2 off tracks.
Yeah, I agree. I think you would have had P2. Why did you, Yeah, that too. That works really well.
Congratulations, sir. You kept your cool and remained in
That's what I
first
do.
place. You finished with 23.2 liters.
I had a battle with a guy yesterday who was on an identical pit. Well, he was a couple tenths off each lap, but with the Miatas here, like if you can just stay within a second on this fixed setup, you'll just have slipstream the whole race and you can just keep pulling back unless that other person ahead is just making massive gains. So I defended this dude the entire race, and every time he would try to go for a crossover here, I would just park it on this apex. And then on the last lap, my tires were gone from defending the previous sector, and I got a terrible exit here, and he got a run, and I was on the inside line, and I literally just lifted out just to force him on the outside line into the corner so I could pull ahead on exit. Like, instead of having him like a tenth behind on my bumper, I just literally let him stay to my outside. It was great. It was intense. I pulled a Michael well, nowhere near as bad as, it wasn't a block, but the Michael Schumacher, Rubens Barrichello at Hungary-esque defense down into turn 1, because he tried to just like get super deep on the inside. It was funny. Hold on. Wait, where is it? That's my YouTube thing on my screen. Where is YouTube? I mean my chat thing. I think it was, oh yeah. I remember the timestamp of the start. Think.
Green.
He gets a slightly better start, and he's pumping the clutch to get revs. You can see his car like bouncing.
Green.
Which honestly I didn't even think about. So I'm already sitting inside, and he tries to go for it, so I just pin him.
Going left rear.
And he lifts out of it and gets taken too wide.
Going left rear.
So I was like, if you're gonna dive me that deep when I'm already defending the inside, then you can go for it. I was just gonna lift out early if he really sent it and let him run wide.
Going left rear.
Because for how this corner is, you're literally just going in a straight line off the track at that point. But, where is it? Yeah, he was getting good runs through the hairpin, but on the, yeah, this is the last lap. So I get a terrible exit. So I immediately defend inside, and then I just lift.
Left behind. Still active.
Force him to go
We're
outside.
cleared.
He still goes for the crossover, but it gave me enough of a gap to just hold him off. And then I get the win. All he can do at this point is hit me in the rear if he wants it in the last one.
Checkered flag. Checkered. It's over.
GG. It's fun to battle in these Miatas. It's so much fun. Okay, I'm gonna eat lunch, and then I'm gonna keep streaming races after. I'm gonna put up my little stream thing. Where is it?
Energy. Sometimes we all feel sad. Sometimes everything we do seems to go wrong, and this makes us feel sad. We all have times like this. Music does too. Did you ever try putting your sad feelings into music?
Race time. Yeah, there's nothing more frustrating than when someone makes a blatant mistake and then can't see that they've done so. Like, says that you squeezed him, but he literally drove himself to the inside of the track by a mile and fucking spun as usual. Like,
Started a new session. SOF is 1169.
the lack of
1
spatial
driving.
awareness is
48 minutes left.
very obvious. Unfortunately. Hence why every single pole position of Rain Bradford turned into like a P10 finish. Mistake after mistake. Not even to criticize so much, but just to point out, like, that's literally what happened. Consistency is way more important than hot lap pace. Race pace is much more important than qualifying pace. It's great if you can put together one solid lap on a setup within a 15-minute span, but then to go and drive 20, 30, 40 laps in a row is the actual goal. It's just how motorsport inherently works. Which is why I say, like, when you have just a fraction of the experience and time on the simulator, you will be significantly quicker. Even at the beginning of next season, I'm sure you will dominate. You'll actually... Yo, what's up, man? Me and my friend's team are just dealing with the aftermath of a very messy league race on Assetto Corsa at Circuit of the Americas. It was just mayhem everywhere on track for those guys. Now we are back for some Miatas. Lots of racing incidents. Oh, there's 270 registered. Hopefully we get a high strength of field. There were over 200 registered for the last race, and the strength of field was only 2K. I already see Tiago de Moda, who I know is really quick. He's 2.8K, but for some reason he's just, like, a bit of an alien. He was quicker. This guy was quicker on open setup, though. Tiago last week, like, sat on my bumper for the whole race. This week he's, like, half a second or so off, at least in the races I've had with him, but he's still gotten P2s, P3s. We'll see. We'll see if we get a good strength of field. I think the best I've gotten this week was 2.7K with some other, like, 4K and 3K drivers. We'll see. There's so many people registered, and you're like, man, we're gonna have a good race. And then, okay, yeah. Tiago's this number 2 car, 2.8K. It's better than before. The last race, the number 2 car was
Welcome to
2K.
Rakkestad in Norway. Strength of field of 2,337. Weather status, partly cloudy above, 25.6 Celsius. In air, 35.0 Celsius. On track. 4. Racing. 1 minute 59.2 left.
Yeah, last race they were like 1.4, 1.5K. I thought for it being like midday Sunday in the US and like evening time in Europe, it would just be like stack splits with a ton of people.
That's the end of practice. Okay, it's time for the qualification. It's 2 laps and 8 minutes. 12 cars ready. I want to see everything you got. Limiter activated.
Thanks, Diego. Completely screw up the pit. I've actually never gone wide on pit exit like that. That's a first. That's my luck. This car is so tight. It's randomly tight and loose on the outlap with cold tires on this fix it up. It's super tight until it just snaps. Yeah, compared to last week, peak pace with this setup is a low 34. Instead of being down in low 33s.
Green.
But this setup's still a lot of fun when you get used to it. Yeah. Got that rookie setup. That was... that was a line. That wasn't the right line, but it was a line. Also, if my pedal inputs look weird, it's because I right foot brake. There was always a brief moment where I'm just lifted off both pedals. So I run with the auto blip clutch. Have a good race, man. I'm super bad at Brands Hatch. I know it's the Indy circuit, but I've just always been bad there. Especially that first sector, which is pretty much what the Indy circuit is. I just really struggle for some reason. But yeah, have a good race. Bring home that win. I will try to do the same as long as I don't crash here in qualifying.
Near 1 laps left.
Much better line. A little bit deep. Okay. Oh, I tried to go for it. Too deep on exit. Too much. Oh, that tossed away so much time there. Running wide.
Call has ended.
So up. Yeah, just too early back on power. Yeah.
Let's get to it. You need to finish P2 to increase our iRating. Enter your sim credentials in Dre app. Settings. Sim connection. Looking at 10 laps. 12 racers. Godspeed out there. This is the race. Gridding time is 2 minutes. 1 minute 45 seconds left now. Fuel okay for this session. About 23.4 liters in reserve. 60 seconds left. Get ready. Green light.
keep him out of Miata slipstream.
Well done. We timed the fastest lap time in the class, 1 minute 34.3. Pass sector was a new optimal. New session best last sector. Delta behind previous lap, minus 1.14. Session quickest sector. Outstanding. You set the fastest lap in the class. 1 minute 34.1. That was a session best pass sector. Weather alert. Track temperature dropped off to 36.7 degrees Celsius in the last 10 minutes. Gap behind is 3.2. One more lap. End of race. Checkered. You did it. Short debrief. You remained calm and finished in first place. We come home with 23.11 litres. Nicholas,